Avatar Nation.
All right, hey everybody, how you guys doing? We're back home. We are back home. Yes, we are back home. It is so good to be back home. It is so good to be back home. Lord have mercy. All right, let's get started with the roll call. I do want to say thank you, Kim, for being here. How you doing? Thank you for being a avatar. I think we just gonna call ourselves the avatars. So thank you so much for being the avatar. We went a long time without a name, and I just think by saying the avatars that is appropriate. What's up, Tierra? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Brixton babe? How you doing? Thank you for being an avatar. Nana Valencia, what's going on? Thank you for being an avatar. Let's see who else is in the house. What's up, Nurse Shay? How you doing? Good to see you. All right, y'all. So, like I said, we're back home. What's up, Kim? How you doing? Thank you for being an avatar. It feels good to be back home, and I just want to say thank you guys for follow me from platform to platform. And thank you guys for those who kept their membership. I do appreciate that. Even though I haven't been on this channel for a minute, so I really do appreciate y'all keeping your membership. It does mean a lot to me. So I do want to say that. If you don't mind, feel free to take a minute to thumbs up the video. And share the live with your friends and family. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. All right. So the purpose of this broadcast was to just deal with something that's going on in the NBA. Y'all know that I am I do love, well, I do like basketball and stuff like that. And I just came across this story today that's definitely got me saying, "Oh hell no" to the no no.
Oh hell
Yes, it's definitely have me saying, "Oh hell no" to the no no. It's unbelievable.
no! Oh hell no! Okay.
So basically, the story deals with, I guess, these NBA stars. Now, these ain't no scrubs. These ain't no scrubs. These are people that I recognize. These are people who are on TV. These are people who play significant minutes. These are people who won even NBA championships, and they wound up getting caught up in a fraud case dealing with, I guess, medical fraud, dealing with the NBA. It's unbelievable. Now, the NBA does provide medical coverage for their players that retire, right? I mean, that's just such a benefit. They go get the dental, medical, and they sitting up here doing this. So let me get into the story real quick so you know what we're talking about. And then we will also talk about that situation that happened in Texas. The situation that happened in Texas is a very interesting situation from the way I'm looking at it. Because it kind of defies all stereotypes, but we're going to get into that. So hold on. All right, let me bring up the agenda real quick so you know what we're talking about tonight. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so here we go. It says over a dozen ex NBA players charged with multi-million dollar fraud. Can y'all believe that? Can you believe that? They make it to the league, they make millions upon millions of dollars, and then they get caught up in a fraud case. Now these are ex players, so they retired. But it's still nonetheless like it's like, are you stupid or are you dumb? I can't believe that. Like you make millions upon millions of dollars and you let some. Let me read the story to y'all real quick. Okay, here we go. It says more than a dozen NBA veterans, including former Coney Island High School star and ex Los Angeles Clipper Sebastian Telfair, have been charged with ripping off millions from the league's health plan by submitting bogus invoices with glaring typos and discrepancies. Oh, Lord. The indictment accuses 18 former ballers of defrauding $4 million from the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan, which provides additional coverage to eligible active and retired players. The defendants, who earned a combined $360 million, they earned a $360 million combined together during their NBA careers, allegedly submitted false and fraudulent claims for reimbursement of expenses for medical and dental services that were not actually rendered. The scheme was orchestrated by ex-New Jersey Net shooting guard Terrence Williams, who allegedly recruited other retired athletes and supplied them with fake invoices and letters for reimbursement in exchange for at least $230,000 in kickbacks. Lord have mercy. But Williams' phony documentation raised suspicions, particularly a pair of 2019 letters that were supposedly from a chiropractor and were submitted by two defendants in the case. The letters are unusual in several respects because they are not on the letterhead, contain unusual formatting, and have grammatical errors, and one of the letters misspells a patient's name. Another red flag, it says, is ex-Chicago Bulls forward Gregory Smith submitted 48,000 in claims for 8 root canals and crowns supposedly performed at a Beverly Hills dental office on December 20th, 2018, when he was out of the country that entire month playing professional basketball in Taiwan. Oh, Lord. Similarly, ex-basketball Celtics forward Ronald Glenn Davis, a.k.a. Big Baby, allegedly submitted a $27,000 dental claim for work performed at the same Beverly Hills dental office, even though he was traveling in Paris at that date. Lord. Reimbursement documents provided by Williams and submitted by 2 other defendants falsely show that they had undergone 13 root canals and 12 crowns on the exact same teeth on the exact same date. Mm, mm, mm. Among the defendants are 18 former NBA players, including 6 NBA All-Defensive Team member Tony Allen, former Lakers guard Shannon Brown, Allen Anderson, William Bynum, Christopher Douglas Roberts, Melvin Eli, Jamario Moon, Darius Miles, Milton Palacio, Robin Patterson, Eddie Anderson, Eddie Robinson, Charles Watson Jr., Antoine Wright, and Anthony Rotten. Oh, Lord. They said Miles collected nearly $62 million during his 11 years in the league, followed by Tony Allen's $40.9 million, and Big Baby made $32.2 million. They said Sebastian Telfair earned $19.2 million for his 10 years in the league. Um, they said the defendants are each charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud, for which they could face up to 20 years in prison. Wow. They said one of them Telfair already pleaded not guilty, and he was released on $250,000 bond. They said 14 defendants were arrested in 9 other states where they appear before a judge. 3 have yet to be taken into custody. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. That is crazy. Let me see. Let me show y'all. Is this another picture? These are some of the other players that are included. So he's the one in New Orleans, 24. He's like defensive player of the year 6 times. Sebastian Telfair is like the cousin of Stephon Marbury. So it's unbelievable, man. I don't know if it has to do with like poor money management, but you get hemmed up, now they're going to jail. Like they're facing prison time, right? Like that is a federal charge. It's not a state charge. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy that they're going to sit up here and face jail time. These are all NBA stars who made millions upon millions of dollars, and they go and try to commit medical insurance fraud against the same league that employed them. Like really, really, this is just crazy. It's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. I can't I'm like I just I want to know the conversation that was had. I really do want to know. Like a dude come up to yo man, you can make 25K, you get a kickback, you submit these forms to the league, you say you had these teeth done, you had these root canals, and I give you the 25K. Like really? Like you're gonna sacrifice your freedom? Now you're gonna go to jail. You may have to serve prison time for what? When you made millions, I could understand if you never made millions, but that's still not an excuse. But they made millions. They made millions upon millions of dollars, and you go to jail for that? Crazy. What's up, JLC87 Production? How you doing? What's up, Spicy and Philly? Thank you for being a avatar. Yeah, we call ourselves the avatar. So yeah, it's unbelievable, man. And like I said, these players were top tier players. They were like those scrubs, you know? They weren't like someone that was just sitting on the bench. Some of them even won championships. Like how? I don't know. I don't. And then if you think about it, right? So do you think the league could have handled this a different way? Because right now this is an embarrassment to the league, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, they made these decisions, right? And what if 9 of them in custody, right? So 9 of them got taken into custody, and there's 4 more that now know what's going on. So like, are they gonna turn themselves in, or are they gonna flee? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, but that caught my interest because I know I got some basketball fans. And then on top of that, the basketball season is just about to start. It's preseason right now, right? It's preseason, so I'm sure this will be talked about. So sad. So sad. But I don't know. Did they lose all their money? I don't know. All right. So the next story I want to talk about is dealing with the situation in Texas with the shooting. I know you guys heard about this, but this is a very, 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 very unique situation, right? Because it deals with an African American kid, a young kid, who pretty much took a gun into school and just, was shooting. This is him right here. But let me hold on. Let me see to get the headline. The headline. Hold on. That's his family. That's his family. Now they sitting up there saying he got bullied and he was bullied, but there's some unusual things about this kid. Or he's 18 years old. This man. All right. It says Arlington school shooter parties at home with his family after being released on $75,000 bond while his victims remain in the hospital. Gunman 18 was free one day after shooting 50-year-old bully 7 times and teacher who broke up classroom brawl. Excuse me. Now let me say this about this real quick. So this is a very interesting situation, right? So if you okay, this was all in the news yesterday. It happened in Arlington, Texas. He apparently got his footage out there. I'm not showing that footage. You can go on Twitter and you can type it in. Apparently, he gets into a fight with another student and he was getting mollywopped. Let's just call it. It is what it is. He was getting beat up, right? So I guess after he got beat up, he went to his. Now they were throwing furniture, bumping into walls, throwing each other down. It was a whole brawl. So the crazy thing about it is, okay, I guess after he got beat up, he went to and the teachers broke it up. He went to his book bag and got a gun and shot one of the kids. I think seven. Well, shot the guy that beat him up or the kid that was beating him up 7 to 8 times, right? And while he was shooting, he hit some other people, so I think some other students, and then he hit a teacher. A teacher got shot too. I don't know if that teacher's in critical condition or whatnot. But the crazy thing about the situation is his family is sitting up there saying he got bullied, he was bullied all the time, and all this other stuff. And I looked at they also was showing some text messages from people on the football team was like, nah, that dude ain't never get bullied. He sold drugs, allegedly, and all this other stuff. Now, this is the crazy situation. Somehow, some way, they saying the parents are saying, which is his family here. Let me bring up the picture of the family. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, this is a picture of the family. They sitting up there saying that he got bullied. The kids are mad because he had a $35,000 charger. He had access to things. He wore good clothes and all this other stuff, right? And I'm sitting up there saying like, okay, but some people are saying that he dealt drugs. Some people saying this and that. Now, why in the world is he carrying a gun to school? I don't know. Something's not adding up. And then the media is sitting up here now making it a class issue, saying that, oh, he stayed in a $400,000 house. And then on top of that, so after he shot the people at the school, he then goes and flees the school. He doesn't stay at school. He goes, flees the school. Then he goes and gets an attorney. So I'm either saying either this, now I don't know the ins and outs of the situation. I'm either saying the family is either well connected, well to do, or he's in, the drug game a little bit or whatever and knows what to do. Because I mean, I guess, I don't know. Maybe he went home, told his parents what happened, and then went to go get an attorney because he then went and turned himself in to the police after, I guess consulting with his attorney. Then on top of that, he's released. He's released. Now, all instances that we normally discuss or we ever hear, what happens? They normally got to stay their butts in jail, right? You normally got to stay in jail. So I don't. It's an interesting situation because we normally. I'm not being racist in this situation, but normally in this situation, people who do these kind of things are of a different pigmentation, and they have certain privileges and things like that, such as getting an attorney, walking into the jailhouse with an attorney, and then being released on bond and so forth. You know, but he's got all the privileges on this end, so it's a very interesting story. But the crazy part is about it is that his family is sitting up there celebrating him being back home at a party. Now that is not a good look. That is not a good look. That seems kind of callous because innocent people were shot and things like that. And why is he sitting up there carrying a gun? Like I don't get that. So that's what I got to share about that. Let me I'll read you a tidbit of the article, and then we'll see what y'all got to say. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it real quick. He shot a 15-year-old. So that's crazy. He's 18 years old. He's 18. He shot a 15-year-old. So the 15-year-old was whooping his butt. I don't know, y'all. The times are changing. How are you gonna get your butt whooped and then pull out a gun? I don't know. Usually people will fight and then call it a day, but now you beat somebody up, they run to their car to get a gun. I'm so glad I'm out of school. It's not funny, but I'm glad I'm out of school. Lord have mercy. I'd be traumatized every day I went to school. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. All right. Thank you, Auntie Donna, for sharing the video. I appreciate you. I gotta check out your video from last night. But thank you for the support. All right, here we go. It says a teenage gunman who opened fire in an Arlington, Texas school on Wednesday celebrated at home. We read that. It says Tiffany George Simpkins was being held on $75,000 bond on 3 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, but the 18-year-old walked out of the Tarrant County Jail on Thursday afternoon. A bondsman met the bail terms on Thursday, posted at least some of the full amount, and he walked free. On Wednesday, he pulled a gun from his backpack and shot a 15-year-old boy 7 or 8 times. Shot teacher Calvin Pettit in the back and grazed a teenage girl before going on the run from the Timberview High School. He was angry about a fight that had just happened where the 50-year-old boy repeatedly punched him. Simpson said nothing as he strode out of jail on Thursday in a blue t-shirt matching baseball cap worn backwards in jeans. It's unclear why he has been charged with aggravated assault and not attempted murder on more serious charges or why the judge granted him bail. That's a good question. Why did the judge grant him bail? Hours later, one of the relatives boasted on social media that he was already home and shared videos from a family gathering inside a home. He was shown holding a baby standing in his kitchen chatting to relatives. Meanwhile, teacher Calvin Pettit was shot because he tried to break up a fight, remained in the hospital with a bullet in his shoulder that nearly missed his aorta. The 50-year-old boy, who has not been named, is also still in the hospital in critical condition. Wow. Pettit's horrified sister, upon learning the shooter had been released, tweeted, How can this keep managing to get worse? The Tarrant County District Attorney still has not filed a case against the teen, and his next court date has not. Oh wow. Okay, this speaks volume. Okay, so this boy knows somebody. Yeah, something's going on here. This boy is family is well connected, or he knows something, or got some kind of friend. Because normally you're not going to sit up there and get no bail. At least one of the charges should have been attempted murder, right? And the other two should have been aggravated assault because those were his intended targets. But then on top of that, he gets bail, and then you don't have a court date, and he not charged. So that lets me know that the prosecutor is making sure they handle the case carefully, because I feel that there's something going on, whether this boy knows somebody or connected to somebody or is part of some kind of family that has some kind of influence in that community. Because Lord behold, we know that situations like this, they charge them just like that. They got charges left and right, and they got a trial date set, and they not letting you out. No bond, right? And he's 18. He's not a minor. So why are they giving him all these different exemptions? It doesn't make sense to me. And on top of that, took a gun into a school, which is prohibited, right? Something's not making sense here, but it's all crazy to me. And then on top of that, if you think about it one step, he definitely this definitely gonna be a civil lawsuit filed against the family, his family, you know. So, what's up, Randy T? Thank you for being an avatar. Hey, Auntie Donna, how you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, that's what I got. Pretty much wanted to share with y'all. I think that's a scary situation, um, and I hope those people. What's up, Nurse Shay? And I hope those people get us have a speedy recovery. What's up, Rennie T? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, and I hope those people get a speedy recovery. I mean, that's kind of sad, you know. What's up, TC? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. All right, so that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more content over here. I have some other content. We're gonna talk a little bit later about this platinum coin they want to introduce to address the debt in the United States. Got a Halloween story. Um, and I got two other things. So we're going to be coming with some more content. I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody wants to come up real quick, and then I'll head on out. Um, Also, like I said before, y'all, please get whatever y'all desire for the holiday now, because there's like, I mean, y'all can research. It's a whole bunch of ships stuck out in the ocean. So if you wait too long, you may not be able to get what you need because they don't know if the goods are going to be able to reach the shelves in time for the holidays. So, um, but feel free to hit the link if you want to tell us what you think about the stories that we discussed today. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. So if you're coming in late, we discuss how some former NBA stars are now caught up in a whole federal insurance fraud thing against the NBA. And the other story was about, you know, this teenager here who got his butt beat and couldn't take it and wound up shooting a kid, in the classroom. But it's a different day and age, y'all. So scary. It is scary. All right, y'all. Well, that has been today's broadcast. Feel free to throw us a like and please subscribe to the channel. If you want to, feel free to make a gesture to $ Sir King Crown, $Sir King Crown. And other than that, that's all I have for you. It feels so good to be back home. So I'm glad that we're back here over on Avatar Nation. And once again, thank you to everyone who stayed, subscribed to the channel and also who stayed as a member. I really do appreciate that. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great one. And I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye, y'all. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Welcome to Avatar Nation. Avatar Nation. Avatar Nation. Avatar Nation.